probe sa blood control, muling nagbabalik. Gera ng Amerika-Israel laban sa Iran, sinabayan pa ng World War ni Lacson at Marcoleta. Ating pag-uusapan yan with a mic drop dahil live mula sa PNC Studio. Narito ang Politico Talks. At narito ang ating mga makakatalk. Veteran journalist fact-checker, Marichu Villanueva. Ang ating mga panyero, ang musikerong abogado, Attorney Jimmy Bondok. At ang abogadong laging may opinyon, Attorney Jess Falsis. With our special guest, walang debutante pero may kasama siyang 18 ex-Marines, former Congressman Mike Defensor.
Welcome sa Politico Talks at makakasama natin ngayong gabi. Bibigyan tayo ng mga mic drop moments. Former Congressman Mike Defensor, good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. And to Attorney Jimmy and Attorney Jeff Falsis, good evening, sir.
Parang kasama ko mga Spice Boys tonight. Diba?
Ang babata pa, no?
Spice Boys. Kasi up to now, hindi nagbabago ang ating congressman, dating anak kalusugan. Dahil ba sa kalusugan yun, sir?
Ano, ma'am?
Anak kalusugan ba eh?
But before we talk, ma'am, I'd like to publicly apologize to you. Yun yung first dati na kwento. But anyway, politika yun, and I mentioned mag-issue before. Kwento lang naman yun. It was not to, alam mo naman mag-issue,
Alam tayo.
institution and legend sa industriya ng journalism.
Ano yun? Way back pa? Throwback?
Throwback
Way
pa
back
yan.
pa, oo.
Anyway, ang kaming mga reporters are better read than heard.
Wow.
So, ang aking babalikan ko si Congressman Mike Defensor kasi kahapon guest siya sa On Point ni Willard at nasabi na niya yung mga simula na bakit siya na-associate sa 18 Marines. Pero ang gusto kong puntuan, paano siya naging associated kay Gutesa. Pero later on, ikukwento mo
Yes,
sa amin. So, ano po, ang latest ngayon, si Ombudsman Remulla, sinasabing meron daw siyang ebidensya from intelligence assessment evaluation na yung mga photos na sinabit ng 18 Marines ay meron daw way back, pag-usapan natin way back, sa panahon na Speaker Lord Alan Velasco when you were anak kalusugan party list representative, di ba po?
Yes, ma'am. Well, actually, ma'am, I'm very, first of all, nagpapasalamat ako na lumabas na tagsalita si Ombudsman Boy Remulla about it. Kasi, di ba, it's a recognition na may ganun nangyayari. Now, as to the actual, ang nakuha ko, ma'am, na statement niya was may isa daw picture from all the pictures that were part of the affidavit. Sabi niya, may isa doon. 2022, panahon pa ni Lord Velasco. So, ako nagpapasalamat na sinabi niya yon and there's a recognition na may nangyayari talagang ganon. And I think, ako naman hindi ako out to prove kung ano yung tama o mali. Ang importante sa akin, mapakinggan nila yung Marines, matingnan nila yung ebidensya, hindi lang ito, pero may mga ebidensya pa silang hawak, and to listen to kasi there were 40 names mentioned. Actually, ma'am, di ba, yung mga Marines, wala naman sinabing crime eh. Ang sinabi na, nag-deliver kami ng pera. Pero, nagsimula yan kay Saldico. Sabi nga, si Saldico ang mastermind. Si Saldico ang pinuro ng korupsyon dito sa, di ba, sabi ng gobyerno. And ito yung mga tao ni Saldico. So yun yung, we were trying to establish dun sa NBI. Na kung gusto nyo establish nyo yan. Pero kung mag-investigate kayo, huwag sila imbestigan nyo. Imbestigan nyo yung substance of the affidavit.
Pero dun ba sa sinasabi ni Ombudsman na meron chance na nagsimula talaga kay Kong Lord? Meron bang porsyento na posible yun?
Hindi ko
Is there
talaga...
any way that it's
Alam mo, Attorney Jimmy, ang revelation ni Ombudsman Remulla, AI, they are using AI ngayon to sift through the evidence na at least meron kayong comforting words na ina-evaluate na nila yung evidence na
Yes. And ako, yung maganda doon, totoo. Kasi mahirap yung sinabing hindi totoo. So kung sinabi ng totoo to, then therefore, okay sa akin. Kung sinasabi lang ito nung time na to, ito yung period na to, okay lang yun.
Kasi may pa, hindi siya nag-deny.
Hindi siya
niya
nag-deny.
deny.
Pag-uusapan natin na in deep,
Mabilis na, mabilis na sunod
sige.
kasi may
pagbigay ng
challenge.
Jess.
No, may challenge si Ombudsman. Sabi ni Ombudsman, his source already confronted you. Parang sabi niya, member of Congress.
Okay.
Daw, has put you to task.
Yes.
Daw, has
Ano, Attorney,
confronted you. So is that true or not?
I'll be honest. a lot of people have been calling me. Tinatanong nila ako, ba't ako nadamay dyan? Ano yung circumstance? Ano ba yung nangyari? So, ako kumpiyansa na may katotohanan yung sinasabi ng mga kasamahan ko. Now, in particular, ang sinabi ko talaga sa kanila, I was never involved in the drafting of the affidavit. Sayang nga si Attorney Baligod nandito because from day one, sila talaga yung nag-uusap.
Ang dating sa akin, medyo dangerous yung sinabi din ng ombudsman. Ang dating sa akin, may congressman nung panahon na yon confronted you na, yung photo na yon, ako yun eh. Sa akin yun, panahon ko yun. Yun yung dating sa akin sa press ko ni ombudsman ha. So ang tanong ko lang, is it true or not that a congressman or a member of Congress has approached you or talked to you and said,
Yes.
mali ang photo. Photo
Yes.
na yan, panahon ni Duterte.
No.
Is that true or not? And ombudsman challenged the reporters to ask you.
Yes.
So, I'm asking you now.
Yes, Tony. No, let me elaborate. As I've said, hindi lang congressmen. Now, in that particular picture, yes, there are many congressmen who called me and there are senators who called me.
Ayun.
Asking
Mamaya.
about the circumstance.
Mamaya, isa-isahin natin.
Mic drop.
Huwag natin ubusin. Huwag natin
Teka muna.
ubusin.
Kasi itong nagsususpecha na siya, na ginagawa siya ng mga black propaganda operations eh. Ang daming mga posters na lumalabas na Mike Defensor and Aiko Melendres sa Quezon City lumalabas for mayor. Pero dinay mo na kapon na you have no mayoral ambition for the 2028.
Yes. Well, Ma'am Ichu, kasi napansin ko, alam mo, pag lumalabas itong issue ng, itong nangyaring corruption issue, may lalabas na poster, may lalabas. In fact, I was even asked dito rin sa show sa Billionaire News Channel, sabi, will you run for mayor? Sabi ko, if Kit Belmonte will run, I will support him. So, ngayon, labas na naman ang labas. So, ako, ang problema natin is ngayon. May problema tayong korupsyon, may problema sistematikong pagnanakaw sa ating pondo. We have to address this. We have to resolve this. And I'm very happy na si Attorney Jess, considered sa ibang kampo, si Attorney Jimmy, more or less, sinasabi siguro magkakampo kami, pero tayo lahat, we recognize na kailangan natin ayusin tong problemang to.
You sounded more national to me. So, meron ka bang senatorial ambition?
Wow.
Wala din,
O
Ma'am Ichu.
higher than senatorial?
No,
Duterte 12 senators.
Si Attorney Jimmy na lang ang tulungan natin sa Duterte 12.
So, what awaits in
Hindi ako yung naka-hot
2028?
Hindi ako.
So, what awaits you in 2028?
Okay, let me just, ma'am, I didn't want to be involved. In fact, nung last election, pinapatakbo ako including sa party list of Senator Dante Marcoleta. Sa isang district, pinapatakbo ako, sabi ko, ayoko. I want to focus doon sa negosyo because after COVID, and then after that elections, talagang you have to fix the company, the businesses. So ayoko talaga. I wanted to focus.
Mining business?
Quarrying, actually. Yeah, I was with mining before in Tawi-Tawi, pero huminto na. Wala na kami sa Tawi-Tawi. Ngayon ho, nung nakita ko Sergeant Gutesa, doon ako na-trigger. Kasi Sergeant Gutesa, in fact, ayokong sumama eh. Ayokong mapasama dyan sa issue. Nung kinuwento niya sa akin to, then I had a meeting
Paano
with
kayo nagtagpo ni Sergeant Orly Gutesa?
may taga-UP na kaibigan ako, sabi niya, pakinggan mo to. And gusto nitong mabigyan ng guidance or direction yung Blue Ribbon Committee ni Senator Dante Marcoleta, which at that time, si Senator Dante was the chairman of the Blue Ribbon Committee. Pero nung nagkita kami ni Senator Dante, hindi na naman siya chairman at that time. Sabi ko sa kanya, pakinggan mo to. So, kinuwento ko, sabi niya, kilala mo ba yan? Sabi ko, kilala ng taga-UP kaibigan ko. So, sabi niya, sige, go somewhere. Yung restaurant na pinagmitingan namin, pumunta ako doon, Sergeant Gutesa, nagkwento Sergeant Gutesa. Matagal sila nag-usap. Kinuwento niya lahat. Ang dami pa nga mga natanggal na, well, ngayon kikwento ko na ha. Sergeant Gutesa was even talking about ICC. Even at that time.
Talaga ha?
So, sabi niya, sir, alam mo ba, nung hinuhuli si President Duterte, nandun kami sa Maidas, nakabantay kami, and then he mentioned several officials. Ito, wala na dun sa affidavit ni Gutesa.
Nakita lang niya, pero hindi siya nag-deliver.
Walang delivery, ma'am. Nandun
Okay,
sila.
Kalkulab lang natin.
Oo.
Nakita lang niya, walang
Oo.
delivery.
So, ito yung parang naghihintay na sila ng pag-aresto.
Okay.
And then he was talking about, again, sa media operation, blah, blah, blah. Sabi ko, Sarge, DOH. Sabi pala niya, alam mo ba, sir, nakita ko pa na nag-uusap sila, sabi, ang tigas ng ulo nitong DOH, zero budget natin. Sabi, sir, siniro budget nila. And then later on, the Secretary of DOH met with them. Ganun yung kwento.
Teka, masyadong mamalayo tayo. Mamaya. Kasi baka makalimutan ko eh.
Sa dami kasi nang na-witness ni...
Mamaya natin pag-usapan yun. Sino ang ipapalit na do you think na ma-recommend mo na tatakbo na better than...
Mayor.
or-
Mayor, because Joy Belmonte is outgoing.
Yeah. Maraming nagawang magandang
Wala ko
projects.
sinasabi, di ba? Sabi ko nga, si Kit Belmonte kasi, nakasama ko pa college pa lang. Alam ko yung paninindigan niyan, alam ko yung puso niyan. And so I said, if Kit Belmonte will run, I will support him.
If Kit Belmonte does not run,
It's a different story.
will you run?
Ang inclination ko personally is not to be involved in politics, not to run.
But you're open if Kit Belmonte doesn't
Hindi
run.
ko, Attorney General, ang feeling ko kasi, sige, pagdating ng panahon, assuming that Kit will not run, ano mangyari sa Quezon City? Anong gagawin natin? Sino yung dapat mamuno? Si Attorney Jimmy, kung ito tatakbo, dito ka na, Attorney Jimmy, dumakbo ka na dito sa Quezon
Parang
City.
lagi ang gusto niyo patakbo, paganda-paganda ako.
How about running again in Congress? Para to revive your Spice Boys.
Yun nga, ma'am at this stage, siguro dahil na rin sa asawa ko, I've been there for a long time. Mama, matagal tayo nagkasama, even in the palace. Parang feeling ko lang, ito na siguro yung hinihingi ng family ko and particularly my wife na huwag ka naman na sumaba. Focus na rin tayo dito sa negosyo.
Para matulungan mo si former President and now Pampanga Congresswoman Gloria Macapagal Arroyo sa Kongreso para mabalik sa Speaker.
Mabalik pa ba si ma'am?
Di ba daw ang
Nagkakausap pa ba kayo ni Madam?
Matagal na kami hindi nakapag-usap ni ma'am. But of course, during that time that we had a discussion, tinatanong ko lang siya, anong opinion niya, anong tingin niya. Light lang. Sorry pala. We had a discussion, I think 3 weeks ago. Birthday naman ni Congressman Artiap. Pero light na kwentuhan lang.
I have a spicy question.
Go.
If VP Sara wins and becomes president in 2028, will you accept a cabinet position under a Sara presidency?
Ako, ang tingin ko,
Bakit naman hindi?
hindi, ang tingin ko lang for VP Inday Sara, she has to put up a broad coalition of a group, no? And Attorney Jess, I'm being honest, kung may mga papasok na coming from the Pinklawans, okay yan. May magagaling dyan.
Technocrats.
Kasi talagang yung unit team na dapat gawin dapat eh.
Pero
Because
ikaw,
if not-
Kong Mike, will you accept a cabinet position? If VP Sara offers,
Again.
sabi niya, Kong Mike, I need you.
If I'm, okay, if I,
Hindi na
nothing
Mahirap kasi
personal.
pangunahan.
Jess, hanggat hindi ka sumasagot.
Hypothetical, spicy question nga eh.
Hindi siguro ang inclination ko is hindi. Pero again, pag nag-usap at may mga kailangan gawin, ito mama, medyo matapang tong salita ko I really think there should be a reform in the political structure. Congress and Senate as it is, sobrang sama. Kailangan talagang ayusin tong bansa.
Pasingit lang ng one hard
Okay.
question. So you are in favor of constitutional reform?
Yes, constitutional reform. And I do not think na yung existence na nangyayari ngayon. Alam mo, ito nangyari Bakit lumala ang korupsyon? Noong mga panahon namin, yung mga presidente sabihin nila, eto may 70 million kayo per district. 30 million, ito yung pang-ospital, pang-tulong sa estudyante, pang-tulong sa kung ano man. Yung 40 million, ito na yung mga proyekto ninyo na baka na-miss ng national. Because supposedly, it's a national infrastructure program. Pero siyempre, may mga lugar na mahihirap, kailangan at that time, patubig, at that time, ganito. Ngayon ko lang nakita. Hindi. Ano kailangan ng mga congressmen? 300 kayo, 200 kayo, bigyan nyo na sa amin, tigda 2 billion kayo. They control now the budget without looking at the national infrastructure program, without looking at what's needed. Tapos, naging babuyada, naging corruption na. Di ba? And then, now you hear about the Senate, the corruption now. Never happened before.
So it's a structural problem, right? You
It
think
is a
it's
structure.
constitutional
Well, of
and
course,
structural
may mga
problem?
personalities pa rin are involved, culture pa rin is involved, but the structure should help. Hindi pwede na yung structure will be encouraging the corruption that we are seeing
Federal
now.
parliamentary?
Pwede, no problem.
Teka muna. Since nagsimulan natin itong kwentuhan kay Kong Mike, ayayaan natin yung mga viewers na mag-comment kung mga questions and reactions sa inyong YouTube and
Hindi lang
Facebook.
viewers, mga YouTube, bashers din.
Basahin natin yan mamamaya para later on, willing naman tayong i-tackle yung mga questions na and comments and later we will dig deeper in the 18 Marines issue. Pero sa ngayon, wala muna tayong gagawin ibang kwentuhan except maglaro tayo ng putok at patok. Putok, patok.
Headline number 1, World War, Lacson versus Marcoleta. May giyera sa ibayong dagat pero may world war din sa Senado tungkol sa West Philippine Sea. Ang sagutan ni na Senator Marcoleta at Senator Lacson, patok o putok?
Nakalimutan ko mag-gable. 1, 2, 3. Kasi nilong ba kayo natin last week, tinokorek ako. Meron daw protocol sa gable. Patok ba o putok itong kay Marcoleta, Lacson,
Patok.
Bakit po?
Kasi number one, nagdedebate sila sa mga mahalagang issue ng ating bansa. Importante pag-usapan yung West Philippine Sea. Of course, outside dun sa mga tirahan, yung substance na kailangan pag-usapan. Patok yun. Yung sinasabi ni Marcoleta na imbestigahan mo yung 18 Marines, imbestigahan mo where the evidence leads, patok yun. So sa akin, always welcome sa akin kung may debate. Of course, as much as possible, yung ad hominem iwasan. At talaga mag-concentrate sa substance.
Okay. Attorney Jess.
Aba, nauna ako. Well, syempre sa akin, patok. Pero patok naman sa akin yung kay Senator Ping Lacson.
Bakit?
Kasi naman syempre yung mga legal basis, yung kanilang debate, I would favor more the points and arguments of Senator Ping na on KIG, wala naman siyang sila-splice, wala naman siyang tinitake out of context.
Fellow devs, bad prompts lead to AI slop. You're prompting cursor over 100 times a day, but typing detailed context takes forever. So you send lazy prompts, and you get mediocre results. I've been there and it's not fun. Let me show you how I changed my entire dev workflow. I use Whisperflow to dictate full prompts with complete context. I describe what I need in plain English, and Flow formats it with proper casing, file paths, and function names. Everything I know you hate typing. Instead of typing out file names, I can just reference them by voice. Watch this. Fix the authentication bug in authcheck.ts and update the error handling in userservice.ts to match. Just like that, it tags the file automatically. It works wherever you code. And the difference in AI output quality is massive because it's so much easier to give Flow more context. It gets it right on the first prompt, while others need 3 or 4 exchanges just to get the same result. Level up your vibe coding. Get Whisperflow and build 4 times faster with AI that actually understands you.
Photo na nasa loob sila ng eroplano, etc. I was about to ask that. Ano pa ho yung karagdagan?
I used to say, if I hear AI one more time, I'm gonna lose it. But Monday.com is super easy to use and knows how to do AI right. My team quit going through endless documents ourselves. Monday Sidekick handles that now, pulling the crucial info and then prioritizing based on whatever we need. So stuff that takes my team hours is now done before they even open their laptop. I use it for insights and action suggestions constantly, especially on those back-to-back meeting days. All these AI features are built directly into Monday.com and actually use our real data. With Monday.com, AI isn't some over-promising future. It's here. It just works. Like, actually saves us time and resources kind of work.
Monday Sidekick. AI you'll love to use. Start a free trial today at Monday.com.
Saldi ko, at pinapadala din ni Saldi ko dun sa mambabatas at sinasabi, complied na ako sa'yo, ha? So alam nila yung ganong proseso. So I doubt how...
So yun yung point ko. Sana nga, again, yung imbestigahan. Tingnan mo, kung si Gutesa wala naman sinabing Ping Lacson, yung 18 Marines wala naman sinabing binigyan ng pera si Ping Lacson, kaya nagtataka ako, bakit ayaw natin tutukan?
Pero may Tito Soto.
Meron.
SP Tito Soto.
Meron.
Sa kay Gutesa?
Kaso hindi, sa 18 Marines.
Sa 18 Marines.
Hindi siya senador nun. Kung
Ay,
right.
De Lima. Wala doon.
Again, I will not justify yung sinasabi ng 18 Marines. Pero pag nakita nyo sila magsalita at makaupo nyo sila, kasi itong mga taong to, hindi naman to mga active participants sa corruption eh. Hindi sila contractor, hindi sila DPWH, hindi sila congressman or senador. Yung nangyari sa kanila, nagsalita yung boss nila, o una muna investigasyon. Nakita nila, uy, ito pala yung sinasabing flood control. Si Saldico, mayaman naman siya eh. He was a contractor before, may aeroplano siya, may helicopter. And may mga sinasabi na yung iba, na meron na silang pinagdideliver ng pera.
Way before.
Pero ngayon daw lang nila nakita yung 3 times a week delivery na mali-maleta, minimum 500 million to 4 billion pesos per delivery.
Okay, let's go to the next topic. 1, 2, 3. Voice over, please.
2. New face of DOT. Mula sa Senado, sa gabinete naman tayo. Secretary Cristina Frasco, ex-secretary na. Pagpapalit ng mukha ng Department of Tourism, patok o putok?
Okay. Kong Mike, what do you think? Being a former cabinet member also.
Neutral ako dyan.
neutral. Hindi patok o putok.
Kilala mo yung mga
So,
Frasco
ganyan.
Yes, totoo din naman. Pero ang akin kasi, si BBM as the president, siyempre siya magde-decide sa kabinete niya. Kung anong
Presidential
gagawin.
prerogative baga.
Prerogative niya yun. Ang tingin ko, may mga cabinet na may problema siguro, no? And Frasco siguro was one of those affected. Pero ang tingin ko problema talaga is coming from his side, the office of the president.
Okay. Attorney Jess, ikaw, what do you think?
Ako, puto. Not because hindi mali. Not because mali yung pag-fire kay Frasco, but because she was reappointed. So, dapat finire na lang siya, no? Dapat she was just let go, but she was given a made-up position of a presidential advisor on sustainability, EME, di ba? Tsaka position lang yan, para lang to keep the Frascos with the Marcoses.
Oo, kasi ano yung cabinet position din
If
yan.
you wanna make a stand, fire that incompetent secretary.
Kala ko may susunod ka lang i-fire that incompetent
Secretary!
Ginagawa kami.
Ikaw, Attorney Jimmy, what do you think?
Ako, the reason why patok ang sagot ko is because we have to commend the administration at some points, no? And dito, I think they're just following the numbers. Ang post-pandemic nating recovery sa tourism is very low, something like 9%. Eh yung mga Thailand, 30% ang inaakit year to year, no? So they're just following the numbers.
Okay, let's move on to the third topic.
Headline number 3, Philippines still out of ICC. Pumunta na tayo sa Malacanang dahil ayon kay Auntie Claire, hindi pa rin sasali sa ICC ang Pinas. Naguluhan ng marami dahil nasa dahig pa rin ng dating presidente, kaya ano mato? Patok o putok?
At Congressman Mike, what do you think? Patok o putok? Putok. Bakit, sir?
Kasi, again, yung inconsistency ng administration. Diba, parang, okay, dati, nandyan, tapos sabi niya, we will not join. Tapos si Duterte pinaalis sa ICC, tapos ngayon ayaw na naman sumali. So, hindi mo maintindihan. Sabi nung iba, kasi daw, baka siya balikan ng ICC. But, you know, sa akin, I still believe na yung justice system natin is working. Yung our courts are working, our laws are good. Kung may kakasuhan sila, even former presidents, ginawa na dito yan eh. Estrada, GMA kinasuhan dito. Yung kay President Duterte, I disagree with what they did to him.
Okay. Attorney Jess, what do you think?
Well, ako middle position. Patok na putok na parang both sides siya. There are arguments for rejoining the ICC. Obviously, we are a state that follows international law. Our own constitution says we adhere to the general principles of international law. So, if we love human rights, we should rejoin the ICC. But, alam ko bakit ayaw sumali ng administrasyon sa ICC ulit.
Bakit?
Because if we join the ICC, all of the due process rights under the Rome Statute will be triggered and will be affordable to President Duterte. Meaning, baka mas makauwi pa at magka-interim release si PRRD sa Pilipinas. So, sa akin talaga, Machiavellian talaga ang mga, Marcoses eh. Google nyo na lang ang Machiavellian.
Okay. Attorney Jimmy, what do you think? Patok o putok?
Kaya po ganito ang sagot ko.
Pareho!
Oo, kaya po ganyan ang sagot ko kasi agree ako na hindi tayo dapat bumalik sa ICC. Pero kaya ako ganito kasi hindi ako naniniwala sa kahit anong sinasabi ni Auntie Claire ngayon at ng administrasyon dahil sinabi nila dati hindi nila padadala si Pangulo doon. Ginawa nila. But we should not rejoin the ICC contrary to my friend's opinion because the world is burning. At nakita naman natin that all of these international tribunals have been powerless, have been used for political purposes. At pag sumali tayo dyan at hindi sasali ang Israel at US at kung ano man, we will just be left in the burning house.
If we are not part of the ICC, do you think we still participate in the ICC proceedings?
Matagal ko na sinasabi na wala naman tayo dapat naroon. Attorney Jess will attest to that na ang lagi kong favorite word dyan is jurisdiction. We have absolutely no jurisdiction. Ayoko ng pag-usapan ng complementarity. Ayoko ng pag-usapan ng kung ano man due process. Hindi tayo dapat nandyan. Hindi dapat nandyan si Pangulong Duterte.
Susunod ko yung kasi sinabi ni Attorney Jess yung kay BP Sara eh. Ay, ano ba ang in line with the hearings and the Dutertes? Sinasabi ni BP Sara na fishing expedition daw ang pagpapasabi na binigay ni Congressman Rachel Jokno sa mga ebidensya para sa kaso. What's your take on
There's
this?
no fishing expedition by the House. There can be no fishing expedition by the House because by constitutional design, the senators and the Senate is the trial court. Ang House is like a fiscal or a prosecutor. And a fiscal or prosecutor does not only rely on the complainant's evidence, they can subpoena other documents if they want. But, again, strictly, iba pa din ang impeachment. So, impeachment that's sui generis, pwede yan.
How have you been?
Caught in your orbit, spinning round. Every word you say just pulls me down. I'm holding on.
Get ready.
It's time to keep your eyes on the prize.
Be prepared.
All the headlines and more on the scorecard.
Get to the latest stories, updates, and reports about what's happening in the world of sports.
Format was different this year, having more relays. I think I've done everything I can as a player.
Hosted by Anton Rojas.
Where sports is our business and business is our sport.
The Scorecard on BNC, the Billionario News Channel.
Magkakasama pa rin po tayo dito sa Politico Talk. Let's do some more mic drop moments with Mike Defensor. Sir, this week we celebrated the 1 year of President Duterte being detained at The Hague. Ano po ba ang mga moments of...
Ma'am, before I answer that, can I just react to the statement of Attorney Jess on yung kay Congressman Sheldon?
Expedition.
Kasi ma'am yan, nag-file sila sa Congress. They should have had the evidence. Kasi hindi pa to yung impeachment court. Only the courts can open up the accounts of any person. So talagang pinipilit nila na dito pa lang, I'm sure, no, gusto lang pakita, ito yung pera, ganito karami pera. Pero mali, dapat from day one, meron na silang ebidensya to show, or at least a basis to show na may perang nawawala. So yan ba nagiging problema ngayon ng nila? Because this was, yung nilalabas lang issue, ay mga lumang issue na nilabas na dati.
Okay, mic drop ko sa'yo. Pwede ka na sa Sarah Cabinet.
Pero ano medyo mabilis lang din to defend Kong Chel Joke na syempre, ang legal basis nila dyan, the bank secrecy law says in cases of impeachment. That's the specific word in the law. So case of impeachment does not necessarily mean impeachment court sa Senate lang. So that's the argument of Kong Mike na Senate lang applicable.
Pwede na.
But cases of impeachment sa bank secrecy law covers the entire proceeding So alam namin yan sa 1-year ban. 1-year ban doesn't only involve the impeachment court, it involves the whole impeachment proceedings. Proceedings. So a case of impeachment also covers the lower house proceedings. So that's their argument.
But can you
na
imagine,
applicable.
can you imagine, Attorney Jess, how unfair it would be na doon pa lang sa jurisdiction ng Committee on Justice, in-impeach yung isang tao. Tapos sinabi lang, buksan mo yung bank account. Hindi pa nga bumuboto yung Kongreso. Hindi pa siya na-impeach. Hindi pa umakyat ng Senado. parang yung secrecy niya, yung privacy niya, na-violate ka agad in the committee level.
Ako
Yun lang yung point ko doon.
Magano ko inyo? This is my court. I'm going back to my original question.
Yes, ma'am.
Stick to the topic.
Stick to the topic.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Ano yung question?
1 year ni President Duterte dahil.
Okay. Alam mo, okay, ma'am, alam mo, people think na Duterte ako, yung position ko. If you look at that time na nasa Kongreso kami, I was never a favored congressman. I was there, but I was not a favored congressman. Hindi ako speaker, hindi ako part of leadership. I was chairman of the Committee on Public Accounts. In fact, when Lord Velasco assumed as speaker, natanggal pa nga ako eh. Tinanggal pa nga ako. Pero nung inaresto si President Duterte, talagang nalungkot ako. Kasi ang pakiramdam ko, pwede nyo namang kasuhan dito eh. Pwede nyo file lang dito. Kung ano man yung ebidensya ang hawak ninyo, pwede nyo siya file lang dito and let him face Philippine courts and Philippine laws. Dahil wala pa namang failure of the judicial system, which is part of the requirement of the Rome Statute.
Do you think may bearing yung mga nakinukuha ng signature campaign ngayon na 238,000 signatures daw ang nakuha na nila?
I guess ma'am, gusto lang i-prove na hindi naman talaga ganun ang pakiramdam ng Pilipino, may suporta si Pangulong Duterte. But buti na academic para sa akin eh. Ang nakikita ko dito, yun nga, nakita ko si President Estrada, dinadalaw ko siya noon, may kaso siya. Pinupuntahan ko siya noon, even when he was then the opposition and I was in the cabinet. Nung kay Pangulong GMA, as part of her former cabinet, andun ako once a week, no? Dinadalaw ko siya, pinakausap ko siya. Nakita ko rin yung problema, yung suffering nila. But can you imagine a former president, a Filipino, dadali mo sa labas ng bansa, yung ang Pilipino may mga kaso sa ibang bansa, nilalaban natin, pinipilit natin iuwi, binibigyan natin abogado. Ito sinurrender mo to a foreign court. Yun ang malungkot sa akin.
Yeah, we feel you. Anyway, let's go to the second topic which is more close to your heart because yung apat daw na senador na hindi pumirma sa partial
Na pumirma. Apat lang ang pumirma.
Apat lang ang pumirma doon sa partial flood control probe ni Senate Blue Ribbon Committee Chair Lacson.
Tiglawan lang.
Do you think dapat bang marami pa ang pumirma dito?
Ako ma'am, tingin ko marami pa rin na, again, no, from not even Pinklawan or mga Duterte side, DDS, ang feeling ko marami ang hindi pa rin satisfied. Marami pa rin ang gustong may makita pa talaga. Feeling nila may mga naipit o hindi inilabas na dapat imbestigahan.
May inaareglo.
May inaareglo. So, may ganong sentimento.
Kung napakinggan mo yung privilege speech sa nilang dalawa,
Yes, ma'am.
yung sa sagutan nila, sabi naman ni Senator Ping, basta sabihin mo lang na willing ka mag-sign, let's resume the hearing. Hindi ba good enough? Ano yan?
Hindi ba, may? Kasi,
Goodwill?
no, ma'am. Because a committee report, even if partial, is already part of the report of the committee, the records of the committee. Wala akong narinig na partial committee report eh. Never.
Di ba
Never
nasabit
happened.
sila sarili lang minority report?
Yes, ma'am. Pero it never happened na may partial committee
In
report.
history, you're saying?
Well, from what I know, from my recollection.
My point is, yung minority report, isama doon sa impartial, kompleto na.
Hindi ganun.
Diba?
Usually, ma'am,
That side, your side,
Iba yung conclusions
all side.
Hindi, pwede naman, kunyari, merong ano, di ba?
Diametrically opposed.
Pwede naman, may committee report, tapos you oppose it, isasubmit mo, it becomes part of the total
Yeah,
report.
di ba?
Parang Supreme Court ruling, di ba?
Dissenting.
Kaya
yun.
nga.
Pero ito partial, parang hindi ko maintindihan pa eh.
Pero ma'am, let's just project ha. Kunyari, magpasa yung partial report na yan, where will it lead to? It will lead to partial justice.
Ayun, tama.
Kasi ang mangyayari, may partial report, it will start investigations on
Hindi nga,
something.
may minority report. Oh.
Hindi, pero wala namang bibigay na weight sa minority report.
No,
minority
of
report.
course, it goes with the record.
No, but they will not initiate investigations based on the minority report.
Ma'am, can I just interject? Pagka binuo nila yung report, mas marami minority report.
Oh yeah, mas madami.
bakit
Kaya
mas
nga, nagtataka ko sila sabi ni Jimmy.
Mas madami paperman na
Hindi,
taga-minority.
ang nakapirma na ata sa minority report is 6 eh.
Siya mas makapal yata yung kanila.
Hindi ko sigurado.
At saka ma'am, tandaan natin, yung partial, dalawa ibig sabihin di ba? Partial, incomplete, saka partial, biased. Pero both mean the same thing.
Grabe naman.
Hindi, ang mangyayari kasi, kunyari sabihin mo, may 10 akusado, pero 4 lang.
Meet Cantabro. He doesn't understand our customers yet, but he heard you guys like Star Wars. Cloud hosting for you.
Wala din ako naalala.
Anyway.
Pero ang problema din dyan, Mami Chu, panis na eh. Ang problema ko kay Senator Ping and sa Senate, hindi si Senator Ping lang, no? Ang Senado, ang bagal nyo. Panis na yung report. Nauunahan na kayo ng events. And then sorry din, Ombudsman Boying Remulla. Pero asa na yung pinangako nyong mga warrants of arrest against the big fish? Senator Bong Revilla is not a big fish kasi hindi siya incumbent.
Anyway.
Salamat, Atty. Jess.
Yun nga, di ba? Kaya nga hindi minority, majority, hindi makabuo. Dahil si Senator Bato is missing. And kanina, he suddenly came into picture kasi nag-request siya, official request letter kay Senate President Soto asking that his family be allowed to use the Senate Mansion House sa Baguio
Social.
from March 26 to 29.
Senate Mansion, ha? Social,
For his family. Na-reject. Dahil nga walang kasamang senador, dapat yun daw nasa rule. And under rehabilitation daw yung...
Kasi kung pupunta si Senator Bato doon, tatawagan ko na si Sec. John Vic at Sentry, Sanet Villanes, sa Baguio po, nandun si Senator Bato.
What's your take on that?
Saan, ma'am?
Okay, si Senator Bato, nakakapirma ng ganong request pero hindi po may pirma sa ano.
Well, ako ma'am kasi, yung kay Senator Bato, through a common friend, nag-message din ako. I think he has to come out at magsalita siya talking about sovereignty. Dati siyang sundalo, pinaglaban niya kalayahan ng bansa at sabihin niya na ayaw niya i-subject yung sarili niya sa foreign court, gano'n. And talagang tingin ko medyo, yun nga, hindi siya umaten. Tapos may sulat, medyo siguro hindi magandang pakinggan o tingnan.
Ipaglaban niya ang sovereignty with his body. Kung matapang talaga si Senator Bato, di ba? Harapin mo kung may warrant o wala.
Okay, let's go on our third issue now for sa flood control scandal. Tumbukin na natin yung 18 Marines na affidavit. Kasi isang affidavit for the 18 Marines, yun din ang issue sa kanila. Sabi nga ni Ombudsman, 18 yan eh. Tapos isang joint affidavit. Pero sabi nga ni Attorney Jimmy, pwede naman yun. Pero sa kahapon sa NBI, they were asked to come back to submit. Kasama ka doon, di ba?
Yes, ma'am.
Oo. Na mag-submit sila individual affidavit and Attorney Baliwag promised they will come back to submit the individual affidavit.
Actually, ma'am, tama yung binanggit ni Attorney Jimmy. I guess Attorney Jess will agree to this. Kahit na nga ma'am, sumulat ka lang ng letter sa ombudsman at sinabi mo may problema, may corruption, pwede na siyang imbestigahan ng ombudsman. Ang problema ko, okay, may written affidavit na ginawa ma'am sila. But it contained 40 names. At kung sino yung mga involved, nininame naman nila in particular. Kunyari, ito si Sergeant ganito at ito ang nag-deliver kay ganitong tao. So, malinaw sa kanila yun. May mga kausap akong abogado, and Attorney Jess and Attorney Jimmy are both here. Sinasabi ko, hindi ba kung sincero ang gobyerno, dapat tingnan nila kung ano talaga yung kabuang sinasabi nitong mga sundalo. Because as it is, ang sinasabi ng mga sundalo, may pera akong dineliver kay, for example, Secretary Manny Bonoan. Kasama yung sa affidavit. Nag-deliver sila ng pera. Pero yung delivery na yun, of course, pangit na tingnan because Secretary si Manny Bonoan. Pero, di ba dapat indicate yung sinabi ni Saldico na merong mga pera na sinasabi ko si Presidente nag-insert 100 billion. Merong mga pondo na leadership fund sa Kongreso. May sinabi Senator Ping doon sa speech na may 8 billion. Kailangan idugtong mo yun eh. Because as it is, anong ibig sabihin ng mga pag-deliver ng pera?
Pwede mag-corroborate with each other.
Mag-corroborate yung dalawa.
May problema nga doon sa one affidavit na yun. Sabi nga ni Attorney, I will make a joke on just because, di ba sabi sa Latin, falsus in uno, falsus omnibus.
Falsis, ha? Falsus in uno.
Omnibus.
Dahil nga yung kay Dilima, kay Soto, na
Mistake in one is a mistake in all. Kaso kung may dalawa ng mistake, Tito Soto and Laila Dilima, what would be the motive to give them money?
there's a picture.
No, you know,
Yung picture.
Attorney Jess, ha?
Ako yun, that's my curiosity. What would be the motive to give them money? Hindi sila nakaupo.
Okay, ito nagtanong ako. Kasi lumabas yan eh. So in one setting, I visited them. Kasi hindi naman silang dalaw ng kung sino-sino. Tinanong ko. Hindi lang isang beses. Okay, sinabi pa nila sa akin, eto mama, sabi nila. Sabi ko, di ba yung bahay ni Martin Romualdez yung Unit 9 ata yun? Basta 9 or 9. Hindi sir, dalawa yun. Unit 9 and 10. So nagulat ako na alam niya yung detalye. Sabi siya, di ba papasok ka dito? Sabi ko, oo. O yun sir, pagka minsan, pagka mga high-level talks, doon sila sa kabila kasama si boss. Magdadala kami ng mga paper bag. Pagdala namin ng paper bag, si Kong Dilima, and bala na sila mag-substantiate ng lahat. Hindi lang isang beses. Yung kay Senator Tito Soto, ang sabi ng security, alam mo sir, pag-akyat namin ni boss, ako pa yung magdala ng isa eh. Pagpasok namin sa opisina niya,
Sino niya?
Senator Soto, nagpunta sa opisina niya sa Baclaran.
Ni?
Senator
Wala yan
Tito
sa
Soto.
affidavit.
Andun!
Nagpunta sa office ni Senator Tito Soto?
Ang sinabi nila, they delivered to Senator Tito Soto.
Ang problema ko din, kung Mike sa affidavit, walang dates. Kailan sila nag-deliver kay Kong Laila? Kay Senator Tito Soto.
Yes. Lahat yun, i-detalye nila. Pero, Attorney Des, believe me, pag kinausap mo to mga to, nagkwekwentuhan kayo, walang kaninig-ginig, walang yung nag-iisip, kaya kwento na sa'yo, ito po nangyari ito. Because why? They have no motive.
I would assume yung kwento mo kong Mike happened after June 30, 2025. You're saying yung kanilang accusation should happen after
Tinanong ko,
June 30,
kailan
2025.
Tinanong ko, paglabas niya sa kulungan,
November 2023. Sa
Sinabi
lumabas
nila.
ng kulungan.
Oo.
Minimiting na siya. Ni
sabi
Martin
nila 1
Romualdez.
month after.
Why would Martin Romualdez meet her?
And
See, that's the
elected na
point.
ba siya ng congresswoman?
Hindi, that's the point. Kasi ang tingin ko in relation to the ICC, sabi pa nga nila nung pumunta po nung committee hearing, there was a committee
ICI.
hearing, ICI. No, ICC ma'am.
ICC?
2023.
May mo sinasabi sa girl. So, pagka tinanong mo itong mga to, haharapin nila lahat yan. Kaharap si Senator Laila de Lima, kaharap Senator Tito Soto, magharapan sila kailan yun.
Saka why are we usurping the powers of the court? Why are we asking the investigators to usurp the powers of the court? Ngayon talaga, identity lang muna, tsaka kahit na to engender a well-founded belief.
Hindi, kasi ganito nga problema, boys, men. Ang inconsistencies nasa preliminary investigation lumalabas. Ngayon, sa NBI, si Matibag mismo nagsabi, being a lawyer, the chief of the NBI, sinasabi maraming inconsistencies. Kaya ang tingin nga nila, parang medyo daw destabilizing for the administration. Diba? Dahil yung mga hindi nga unverified, unvalidated.
Di ba ma'am, pagka nag-file ako sa korte, nag-file ako sa piskal, ito yung aking facts, di ba? Ito yung nakita ko, ito yung ganito, ganyan. Tingnan niya. Okay, kung nakikita niya may pictures, may ebidensya, papasukin niya. But not for them to defend those accused. Kung sinabi ko niya ni Kong Laila din niya, hindi totoo yan. Wala ako dyan. Hindi nangyari yan.
Nagpala nga sila ng perjury, di ba? Perjury and cyber
Mami Jo,
libel.
let's talk about one small inconsistency. Okay, para malinaw. Sinasabi na inconsistent na binigyan si Dilima or whoever habang hindi nakaupo. Bakit kailangan nakaupo? Halimbawa, nagbibigay naman sila ng pera sa media na may allegation din na gano'n. Nakaupo ba ang media? Hindi naman. They are being paid allegedly for something. Hindi natin dapat yan inaalam ngayon. Ang dapat nating alamin yung buong salaysay. Sundan natin.
The media you will pay because you want favorable news.
Yes,
but if hindi nakaupo si Laila de Lima, what will you get out of her?
Hindi ko alam. And again, pwedeng...
Teka. Bakit
we can
sinasama?
speculate.
Teka.
No, I'm not against Laila de Lima. I'm making very clear that we should not usurp the powers of the court.
Yung pag-usapan natin yung mga politiko. Kasi
Wag yung media.
Don't shoot the messenger.
No. I'm just saying na may mga allegations na gano'n. Di sa
Kaya nga, di kayo...
Let's see how to convert a big 4K video file into a more manageable 1080p one, and as a cherry on top, how you can upscale a 480p video into a 4K one.
In fact, ang impression ko nung una, isang beses na kay Trillanes, di ba? Pinay lang kami. Madami. Kay General Anyo. Snipe nila. Kay Kong Dilima. So sinasite nila lahat eh. And ano to ha? Ang tingin nyo, kaya nga sinasabi ko, kung talagang politika ang sinasabi destabilization, bakit pa yung mga tao na nandun, hindi naman, kumbaga di ba, hindi naman sinabi nag-abuto kay Bongbong Marcos, sinabi nag-deliver sa bahay.
Yes. Anyway, di ba, sabi ni Attorney Baligod, they will be coming back to the NBI to submit individual affidavits. Pero another lawyer, pero another lawyer of the 18 Marines, si Perdito Pasio, sinasabi, hindi daw sila magpapa-interview individually.
Alam mo ma'am kung bakit? I was there. So pagdating namin doon, sabi nila, i-interview daw kami, dadalhin kami sa room.
Sa NBI?
Sa NBI.
Doon gagawin agad.
One by one. Sabi ko, Ha? Bakit? Ano bang yung deputation, no? Ang term is
O
deputation
yan, ombudsman.
ng ombudsman is to establish the identity
And background.
and background. So sabi ko, oh, ito na. Ito yung ID. So if you want to establish, if did they work with Saldico, mga empleyado ba to? Establish. Andun yung serial number ng pagiging sundalo nila. Nandun. Ngayon, sabi ko, kung iimbestigan nyo, kasi if you're just investigating them, non-crime yan. I was arguing against it na, hindi naman krimen yan eh. Kasi they were used sa Napoles, ginamit ang NBI, ginamit sa PhilHealth scam. Pero kung iimbestigahan ninyo yung katotohanan ng issue about it, patawag niyo yung mga tao. Patawag niyo si Yusek Jojo Cadiz, si Bersamin, si Pangandaman, si Sandro Marcos.
So do you think na this investigation is useless as Attorney Topacio is saying?
Moro-moro lang ba?
Kasi nga ma'am, para ang nangyari, kami inimbestigahan. Dapat, kung iimbestigahan niyo yung substance ng affidavit. Kunyari, yan, si Atty. Jess, sinasabi niya.
Yung joint affidavit na kaya yung magpapakomplain na sila, individual affidavit na.
Could be, ma'am, pero ako, may confusion dyan, ma'am, kasi ang ombudsman sumulat sa amin.
No.
May separate.
Oo.
Investigation sila.
Sabi na may separate. Paano ba ito? Dalawa, sabay.
Dalawa na.
Yun, binabanggit ni Atty.
Double
Jess.
jeopardy.
Kunyari, di ba sabi ni Atty. Jess, imbestigahan niyo lahat. So, nakita niya, Dilima, ganito. Patawag niya si Dilima. Oh, may ganito, tutubang nandito. Ibig sabihin, to be fair, wag naman yung inimbestigahan mo lang yung tao. Mali yan sinasabi mo, hindi totoo yan. Walang basis yan.
Teka man, let's do some math. Sabi ni Senator Lacson and many others, maski anti-money laundering yata, it's impossible to deliver that kind of amount of money.
Ito man, tinanong ko sila. Sabi ko, magkano ang minimum? 500 million. Magkano ang max? 4 billion. Depende ma'am sa assignment, nagdi-deliver sila ng mga pera. Pag tinignan mo ma'am, ng 2022, ang simula ng delivery September, October, November, December, 4 months. 2022,
So
September.
the span of so many months.
So may 4 months. Tapos, 2023, 2024, 12 months. Tapos, 5 months sa 2025. Tama ba? 5 months sa 2025. Pagka ginawa mo 3 times a week because yun ang delivery nila.
Okay.
That's about 300 number. So,
In short, posible. So, gumawa na ng mathematics.
Baka maubusan pa ng daliri si Kong Mike.
In short, posible. May gumawa na ng mathematics online.
Let's maggagat muna tayo para titingnan natin ang mga comments and reactions from our viewers when Politico Talks return.
Bago maglakad ang mga stars sa red carpet at this year's Oscars, let me remind you that they first straddled my home away from home, the Palm Springs International Film Festival at the beginning of the year. Kagaya ni Jessie Buckley, ang aking choice to win the Best Actress Award for her powerful, emotional, and nuanced performance as Agnes Shakespeare in Hamlet.
Mostly love, I would say.
For Best Actor, pinili ng puso ko si Ethan Hawke for his transformative portrayal of lyricist Lawrence Hart in Blue Moon. Such vulnerability and wit. But this year, it will be a tight race between Timothée Chalamet for Marty Supreme and Michael B. Jordan for his dual roles in Sinners. Si Chalamet ang perceived winner sa simula ng Oscar race, but Jordan's surprise win at the Actors Awards gives him a late surge push for the frontrunner status, showing range and acting complexity.
Thank you.
For Best Supporting Actress, hands down, my heart and mind choose Amy Madigan as the wicked Aunt Gladys in Weapons. Hindi natin makalimutan ang kanyang memorable performance. For the Best Supporting Actor category, it will also be a tight race. Nandyan si Stellan Skarsgård for sentimental value as a father trying to reconnect with his family.
We can't really talk.
But my pick to win is Actor Awards winner Sean Penn for One Battle After Another. Kagaya ng Oscar-winning role ni Javier Bardem as Anton Chigurh in No Country for Old Men, I walked out of the theater remembering Penn's villainous Colonel Stephen J. Lockjaw. For Best Picture, my heart goes out to Sinners. Ryan Coogler's masterpiece achieves one of those rare accomplishments. Malalaman natin sa Oscar Night, March 15, kung magkakatotoo ang aking mga hula.
May special quickies tayo tonight dahil titingnan natin ang mga quick reaction ng ating mga viewers at ang ating unang nakuhang comment ay para kay Attorney Jess Palsis. Attorney Jess.
Question 4, Mike Defensor. Sa experience nyo sa Congress, gaano kadalas mangyari ang ganitong klaseng anomaly sa infrastructure project?
First time ko nakita itong organized setup na yung chairman ng Committee on Appropriations involved dun sa budgeting ang speaker at saka ang presidente. Kasi normally naman, meron talaga mga contractors, may mga gumagalaw, pero you don't touch the entire budget. Hindi ito in-organize na nakita natin ngayon na talagang malawakan, may program allocation, inaayos na lahat at kinakamada yung buong budget. First time.
Okay. Balik nga natin yung kung sino yung nagtanong ngayon, nakalimutan ni Attorney Jess. Sino yung nagtanong sa ating
Coffee lovers yata.
Wala na, hindi ko na makita yung pangalan. Tofi Flores.
Ayun, okay. Okay, ikaw, Attorney Jimmy, sa'yo daw nakita.
Second comment from Omer Win. Mike, kailan kayo, talaga ako pinabasa nito, no? Kailan kayo titigil ng mga paninira sa gobyerno? I'm willing to debate you one-on-one siguro ang ibig sabihin yan.
Para yung Marines, ha?
Actually, Omar, maraming salamat doon. Ako, I'm willing to debate anytime about these things. Hindi ako naninira sa gobyerno. In fact, ang kandidato ko nung una was Bongbong Marcos and Vice President Inday Sara Duterte. Nagkataon lang siguro doon kay Gutesa napasok talaga ako dito at nakita ko yung issue ng corruption. But if not for that, sino ba gusto malinaw ng gobyerno? Sino gusto malinaw ng presidente? Pag maayos ang gobyerno natin, ayos yung ating bansa. And nagkataon nga lang, masama ang palakad ni Bongbong Marcos.
Itong ating regular POQ, ano po ang inyong political quickie o political nakikita? And for our extra na yan, give your take, Congressman Mike.
Ano nakita ko sa darating na panahon?
Yeah.
Well, una sa lahat, nagpapasalamat po ako dito sa Politico Talks. And Attorney Jess, nice to meet you, ma-meet you, long time, Attorney Jimmy. Kasi maganda to eh. Iba-iba yung pananaw natin, iba-iba yung pagtingin natin. Pero nag-usap tayo, nagdedebate. Ako, ang tingin ko talaga, masama
Kulang
talaga.
sa panahon eh.
Kulang sa panahon. And masama yung lagay ng bansa natin. Ipagtado tayo ng mangyari sa Middle East, yung corruption patuloy pa rin, walang nagiging accountability. In fact, may latest na survey ngayon, talagang makikita nyo, negative na ang Pangulo. Wala nang kumpiyansa ang negosyante, maging kasundaluhan. And I would be, would say this na, kasi ang mga tao naman from the active services, Pilipino rin yan eh. Apektado rin ang nangyari sa bansa natin. And sana, talaga magkaroon ng kaayusan o conclusion itong nagiging investigasyon sa flood control. Hanggat hindi, walang tiwala ang mga mamamayang Pilipino. Hanggat hindi nila talaga pinipin down ang mastermind ng corruption.
Attorney Jimmy?
Dalawa lang po, local at international. Local, palagay ko, bibigay din ng ating gobyerno at bibigay ng 18 Marines. There's too much public pressure. Internationally, talagang nadadownplay po ang ating role dyan sa gera na yan, and I really hope hindi tayo matamaan, lalo na ng sinasabi na China at ang mga EDCA bases.
Attorney Jess?
Meron daw batch 2 eh, si Kong Mike. Or si Attorney Lenny Baligod ng mga Marines, di ba? Meron pa yatang lalabas. Dito si Kong Mike eh. Kaso siyempre ako na nagsabi, ewan ko na kung he will admit to it, but meron kasing Marine na nag-message din sa akin. Winarated daw sila. So baka lumabas, tingnan natin.
Okay. Dito sa ating programa, ang politika, may say ka sa politika, dito sa Political Talk. Ako po si Marichu Villanueva. Magsasama ulit tayo next week. Good night.